streaming. So, it says streaming software doesn't match, but I know it does. Welcome to the Lager Logs. It is me, Stu, and yes, part 6 of our Monkey Island adventures. Now, last time, previously on Escape from Monkey Island, we were left at sort of a dead end. We were lost, and Ken, who's here tonight, made the right call and chose let's end it here, sort it out online, and then bring it back for a little highlight package.
It was a little bit of a trial and error puzzle, even though it wasn't a 6-hour endeavor to find the correct boulder with the drunk parrots and crap.
Yes.
But I didn't know the extent of, like, is it gonna take long? I have a feeling you breezed through it because you're smarter than I am. But,
it took 20 minutes, I think.
And it was past my bedtime, really, as I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the challenge. So it's like, let's condense this.
But, yeah, so we're here now. And let's see, this game came out in the year 2000. If you had to watch a recap video from the year 2000, you'd have to build up the old desktop. I do realise that I'm stuck behind it. Let's move me over here. Let's launch the desktop again. Ah, the year 2000. And let's boot up the media player.
You are taking me back, Stuart.
So now, when this plays, I apologise if it's going to be loud. But yeah, you probably won't be able to hear us. It's about 3 minutes, guys. You'll be fine. I won't open a beer until the video's done. But here, previously on Escape from Monkey Island. Hello, welcome back to the Lager Logs channel. This is our little recap video. Our last live stream, Escape from Monkey Island Part 5.
Hear your audio
we were
icons.
lost. We were stuck. The game, we were hitting a wall. Let's just say that. And I've consulted the guides, and now I'm quickly going to show you what I should have done to solve this puzzle. So we're going to go out of this island and find a tourist. So it's this statue in the town centre and this fella here that we need to talk to.
Pardon me. Yes.
Now the option to ask him about the statue isn't here yet, so this is what we have to do. We have to exhaust all the dialogue options. So I'm going to tap through all these and then I'll come back when we have the option that we need.
What kind of a...
Now this is the option that we're wanting here. What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm admiring the crop.
And then we just go through these dialogue options here and what made him so famous and what happened to the top of the statue. Then that should give us the prompt to talk to ask Jumbo LaFeet about the missing hat.
What made Tiny so famous? He was the...
Roll back over.
I'd like to talk some more about your father. Okay. Was he really called Tiny the Friendly Pirate? No!
And this is what we were needing.
One pirate to another. Where did you bury your father's bronze hat?
I don't know.
What?
I know I buried it under a boulder along the beach. I just don't know which one.
If I find your father's hat,
I don't know.
I'm going to use it to crush it.
Really? If you can find it, feel free to use it.
This is a... Don't get up. I'll see my...
Goodbye, little...
Okay, so let's get the parrots. And our truthful parrot is the one that's, I was going to say tipsy, but it looks like they've sobered up. So let's give grog to one of these parrots so we can tell them apart. There's that little Drunken Stagger. Okay, so who have we gotten drunk? Is it the parrot that tells the truth, or is it the parrot that tells the lies?
What's my name?
Guybrush, three-point.
Okay.
That must have been the truth-telling parrot. Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
Walk east.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
North.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Tiny's hat.
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
East.
Tiny's hat.
East.
Hat.
East.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
North.
Is Tiny LaFeet's hat buried under this rock?
Heck yes.
Oh,
I know
yes.
that that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny LaFeet's hat must be buried under this rock.
And there is a big boulder. So let's save. Yes, so that is how you get Thingy's hat. We don't have it yet.
Tiny LaFeet.
Yes, from his son, Jumbo LaFeet.
Now, their names, Stuart, one is Tiny, one is Jumbo, and their last name is Left. No, I'm not going to explain it to you. I'll explain it to you afterwards in case you didn't understand it.
Okay.
So let's recap. It's really the same recap. We're still doing the same thing. Obviously, we've made progress in terms of finding the ultimate insult. So let me just read the 2 sentences that I did last time, where we're at in the story. It's becoming my tradition here. So after acquiring the legal deeds and returning to the manor, Guybrush in the lane discovers that Charles is really the shape-shifting demon pirate LeChuck, having been freed from his ice prison and seeking the ultimate insult. As Elaine continues her campaign, Guybrush searches for jambalaya, and I couldn't pronounce this last time, and I didn't understand the gag, but now I do. Searches the jambalaya and nothing at all islands and recovers the pieces of the ultimate insult. What are the pieces of the ultimate insult? I think we have 1 or 2, or we're going to have at least 2 in a while. But one is a silver monkey head, and we acquired that from it's on a collectible mug in our inventory.
Yes.
Right.
Aye.
And now we're in search of a bronze tri-corner hat that's under a boulder, and that's where the problem lies, because I don't think Guybrush is strong enough to flick that boulder away.
Yeah, we need to get rid of this boulder, and through all the research of how to find that, where I went wrong with this puzzle, I know the solution.
So before we go on, then we're getting ahead of ourselves. Show the audience what you're consuming, Stuart.
Yes, that is correct. It's Monkey Island. I like to try and have some tropical beers. I've not been able to find like a grog, even though there is a shop in Glasgow or Edinburgh. One of them's called the Great Grog Shop.
And
so
they didn't have it.
I've never been there yet, so I need to. But let's overtake the screen.
And let me just tell you this, because I'm not a drinker. I don't know what a grog actually is.
I just assume it's just pirate swill, just cheap beer, shitty beer.
Fair enough.
But yes, Monkey Island. I like to have tropical beers for that theme. So we have the choice of a blood orange hazy IPA.
Hazy pale. That looks like some kind of horror. So like a demon, like a Medusa.
It is. It's a collaboration with the Edinburgh Dungeons. here in Scotland. So this, I guess, is like
your local S&M dungeon.
yeah. So
And it's Stewart Brewing as per usual.
yes,
As
that advent calendar, I will get through it. So that is one beer, or what I imagine pirates maybe drank, maybe a red ale, which is just a nice old traditional beer. The lights kind of
with
a
a white
yeah.
white label.
Yes, this is guys in Blair Athol in Perthshire who've made this, I think, a celebration beer, because they're planning on making a new actual brewery. So they put the floor plan on the can wrap.
Right.
So unfortunately, the lights. Maybe I could just turn this light off.
Yeah. Steal the design kits. Make your own.
Make your own brewery at home. So these are really nice guys. I went and visited them last summer. They were kind enough to let me just hang around for the afternoon. And yeah, this is their new brewery that they plan to build this year.
So it would be because you've been feeding the parrots. Hopefully you're done with that. Wimpy grogs.
Yeah.
What is the wimpiest of your selections?
Um,
In your estimation.
well, say they do have percentages on them, but I can't read it now because. So actually, I think maybe the red ale.
And that's your gut instinct. Go for that though. Just to amuse me.
4%. And
it even says W on it. Wimpy.
No. W for wasted. And this is completely probably the softest choice, even though it's 5%, but a strawberry sundae sour.
Lovely.
So a nice sour beer. Well, sour. It's got to taste like strawberries. How bad can it be?
No, not spoiled strawberries. So I'm
Yeah.
sure it's good.
Mm-hmm. I will probably taste very tart, as they'll do. But yeah, I think we'll go for.
And Ken is drinking orange juice and has a bottle of water next to him. Rock on.
Orange juice.
I actually have a pen and paper as well, because last time we needed to make some notes about the diving techniques, so I've actually prepared.
Good man. Okay, I just need to increase your audio slightly, and that should be all good.
Hello.
Oh, that was a lovely sound. Okay.
That will douse the Lagerlock's office in strawberry. I was about to say strawberry sauce, but
No, this is our red ale.
scent.
We'll pour it on camera for the freaks at home.
Fierce. You have a glass that says fierce and it has lovely leaves on it.
Yeah, and
I like the contrasts. Your new favorite beer.
so smells quite nice. Cheers, everyone. Let's put baby back in the corner. There we go. Okay.
So you have a little bit of an advantage than you've looked up beforehand or during research. You came upon the solution how to move the boulder through your bombastic voice, Guybrush's bombastic voice, or his giant strength, or do you need some firepower?
We need some firepower, I think. If we
Because I remember there's a git that's taking out his frustrations on pirates.
I was going to move and see if we could see a pirate ship, but I think now that we've done the puzzle, you get bolder.
Good that you actually go straight to the actual screen from this screen rather than like, oh, I need to remember to go 6 east, 5 south, and do it all over again, you know? So that was nice. Oh, it's Jumbo with a French spelling as well.
Yes.
LaFeet.
And his voice, it made me think. I've not looked up the voice actors, but it makes me think of the guy from Futurama, the robot. He's quite popular.
The main robot.
Yeah, is it Joe
Bender,
DiMaggio?
was it?
John?
Yeah, the actor's name is that indeed.
Yeah, I think he's quite a popular voice actor. I think he's done a lot. But yes, these guys.
Yeah, I was thinking, how are these going to come into play? because they clearly aren't there just for show. So we're gonna nick the dolls.
And the mini LeChuck, I was just doing these one words shout outs.
Flatulence.
Yes. That is also a reference we saw in here. Remember when I think we first played it and I was mucking
when we
around with
tried
the
to go
volume?
online with
Yeah, and on the voice modules, when you change it, it would say random words. It's that character's prompts he's using. It'll be saying meat, flatulence. That's the voice volume.
right.
So I was like, oh, that just must be a random pirate. But no, it is this mini LeChuck.
Try to focus on rum. I think we're getting off track here.
I like to just kind of just flailing back and forth to simulate movement. Both of them being very dull-like.
Now, wait, for a second I thought we were in a cutscene, but I assume I've just walking. Yeah,
You were a little bit off screen.
we have Li'l Guybrush and Li'l LeChuck.
In the play, they weren't called that. I think they had to rebrand it in the little play they were doing. I think there were different names in the dialogue they were performing. Yeah, Hellbeard, indeed.
If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years? Look, over there. You again.
So
So
with the alternate dialogue options here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's skipped. There was more dialogue to this. I think you were able to have a discussion with both puppets before, but when looking at these options here, I realise these are the options after I've initially spoke to them for the first time.
Yeah, yes, we did. The first time we.
That
came
was on
upon,
stream, wasn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
because we can. That's why I remember we watched the play and the names weren't the same.
Yes.
LeChuck wasn't LeChuck. And,
So-
I don't remember who Guybrush was in puppet form, name-wise.
Mhm.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
If only I didn't. Many years ago, I was the last pirate to be exposed to the ultimate insult.
Well, you know.
In one fell swoop, its devastating jibes utterly destroyed my once indomitable ego.
Is this the puppeteer talking or the puppet character talking?
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
I think it was our puppeteer, wasn't it?
We're trying to protect you.
We're trying to protect them. I just think there's like a broken man under there.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
All right, but don't make any sudden moves.
I'll be as gentle as a baby dolphin. You must be Hellbeard. If you say so, sir.
Interesting.
Why do your puppets look like me and LeChuck?
Puppets? What puppets?
Wow, you are a basket case, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Well, if there aren't any puppets, then why are you in a puppet theater? Ah, explain that.
This is my home, sir.
What?
I know it's not much to look at, but it's actually quite roomy.
I can't believe that you live in a puppet theater.
It's a humble home, but I'm a humble man.
Well, as we learned from the last stream, one of the things we needed to do was exhaust as many dialogue options as we could to get some triggers. But I'm thinking, what is the deal here?
It's not obvious. So we do this. We say we'll leave you alone.
Because I know what will trigger firing upon the island. 2 or more pirates.
Yes.
And two of the puppets are pirates. I'm thinking, like, can you stash like puppets on everything? Will he spot that or what?
We missed a prompt. More or less, we need. We do have to get these puppets. But we have to scare the puppeteer.
Yeah, the puppeteer.
And
Do you have a mask to scare him?
I do have something in my inventory that scares him.
That meat mask from a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I came across that short
If
yesterday.
we even have that still, I don't know if Guybrush ditched that like vacuum packed ham that looks like a face.
All right.
Hellbeard?
Please, Stop bothering me. I'm harmless, really.
Okay, so say we leave him alone.
Leave you alone.
He stays there, and then we have to quickly get into our inventory, pick up this, and use blue painting. So we show him the ultimate insult
Picture of the ultimate insult.
Right.
and PTSD.
Rattled by that. Okay. Okay.
That's him running off the island.
A little bit far-fetched, but fine.
Hey, you forgot your puppets. Gee, guess that was just the kind of breakthrough he needed to mend his shattered psyche.
But-
It's such a small, like, the character is not established at all, really.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't have come up with that solution unless I tried everything on everything.
Well, that's it. You have to quit the dialogue halfway through whilst he's still not hiding behind the puppets. Pick up, like, get an item and then present it to him. You can't. You could ask him about the insult and he'll talk to you about it, but you won't actually freak out until you show him the insult. And you can't just start by showing it to the puppets. He has to be up from behind the box.
Sure.
So, but yes, I believe.
Well, that gives you 2 puppets then.
Yeah, and if I.
Ta-da! The choreographed movement.
So I assume like taking these puppets out will trigger a cannonball.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? So I suppose find the boulder screen, put these down, or it will, as you say, trigger something automatically anyway. But it's clear that that's the solution. I do remember his that he only fires with a certain set of characters in his view. So
I'm out of here.
that's the pirate always goes away.
Yeah.
So unless you do it from this screen, but I guess not. Well, you need to do it from the boulder screen because I suppose he will.
If my clever use of the ferrets was correct, the bronze hat is under this immense rock.
He will smash the rock after he's fired upon it. I guess he might have binoculars, so he can see.
Yeah.
See.
Hi there, Li'l Guybrush.
Yeah.
Hi there, Guybrush. Hi there, Li'l LeChuck.
Ahoy there, Big
I'm
Guybrush.
gonna listen back to this voice performance by Dominic Amaro if he's doing both. If he's trying to approximate the booming voice of Earl Bowen, or if it's how silly Dominic's voice performance is.
I think that someday Little Elaine will be mine.
Gee,
I briefly
ain't
read
another
one of
word
the
for Li'l Elaine.
dialogue options
You
that
know
said
Li'l Guybrush.
wussy. I'm sorry to say, I read it really quickly and I thought it said something naughtier than that. Sorry.
I think Li'l LeChuck should worry less about his enemies.
So is
and
this a
more about
matter
his
of
personal
exhausting all options as well until
Now, boys,
hygiene. Amoral
you're
love,
noticed?
I assume so.
Because now it's going back and forth
uncultured corpse.
without you prompting.
Yeah, we should be
Ah,
interrupted.
so it's supposed to be loud enough. Okay.
I've obviously got some deep-seated issues to work out here.
Oh, here we go.
Yep. Interlaced cutscene. Nimrod, the dork. Yep, he's got his telescope indeed.
My God, that is like a 2000 character right there.
Very pointy.
Yeah,
Hard
just
edges.
lots of shapes sewn together.
Well, as I said before, these there are mouth movements. And hopefully there's not a second puzzle. They're like, now the hole is covered by debris. You can't, hopefully you can just pick
Oh.
up the damn hats.
There goes the puppets.
Wow, here it is. The bronze
Yep,
hat of
there you go.
LaFeet.
You are good. That's 2.
Now it is the diving trophy.
Yeah. I did because I was looking at the walkthrough trying to figure out what the hell the play mechanics are, and if it's random, what kind of homework do you need to do beforehand? Do you need to write anything down beforehand? I have a little bit of appreciation for what you need to do, but we have already greased up one of the judges. Remember, because we did replicate one of the dives, which is what you're
Yes.
supposed to do. So you got good scores from one of the judges, but you need to get good scores from 3 of them. But apparently you're done anyway here on nothing at all. So what I'm curious about when you get to land here, can you rotate your inventory for me? When you get to a screen that's a location. Hopefully slow walking today, Guybrush. Yeah, so let's spin the inventory. Just one by one, I'll look at the descriptions. Yeah. Stop. Examine that. Or will Guybrush comment on it in any way? If you look at timeshare brochure.
Hey, there's a picture of that grouchy diving
Ah.
but that blonde he's with is definitely
That's
That's
a blonde, definitely not
something
his
I
lovely
read.
red-headed wife.
That's something I read in the. So you have what you need. You actually
could
picked up the
blackmail.
timeshare brochure from Stan, so you don't need to bother him again. So that was my point, because not all judges need to be like impressed by your jumping. They need to be talked into behaving like good little boys and good little girls. So I reckon you should go up to the judges at this point.
Marco, Pollo.
All right, let's get this over with.
We need to get into our swimming gear. Oh wait, Alpha Monkey, Spinning Swordsman, Keelhaul. Ah, I forgot what directions all those were.
I'll help you out with that, because I've opened a page in terms of what the key presses
Cool.
means what. So alpha, spinning, keelhaul. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hoping that Guybrush will go up to the judges before he does anything else.
Oh, I was just doing that so he could do the animation to.
What's the matter? Having second
Okay, all right, let's do that then.
Because you need to set up. Set up. I think you can set up two things here. No. So if you just if you walk that way, indeed, there's a little round thing. So she, the grouchy judge to the left, she's not going to change her mind regardless if you jump well or not. She has actually mentioned in dialogue that she's been bribed, but you're supposed to show her this.
No, I think it's a male judge. I think they're all male.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah.
But
regardless, that she, it's not a good look that she's on. Yes, she's in the brochure. Look how tiny Guybrush looks, because he's obviously below them. But
just a friend of the family.
Really? Huh. Well, then I guess your wife won't mind if I show her the brochure.
exactly.
Wait, stop. What do you want?
What's it worth to you?
So now you'll get good
Money,
scores.
Property, anything.
You obviously need to do a good jump,
Yeah.
but
You're planning
she
on heading back up to the plank
is
soon, or
persuaded.
you'll be disqualified.
and our middle judge needed us to be more aerodynamic.
Yeah, well, on the last island, our goal was to find a headgear of some sort. And I assume we have that in our inventory, because we went to the pirate transformation class. And
Yes, I see it.
that's apparently you need to use a swimming cap for your diving. And that's what the middle judge, I mean, how stupid is this? That's your swimming cap to make you more aerodynamic and crap. So I guess now you don't need to talk to the middle judge. You just have the equipment. So go up to the top thing and save, so we can possibly redo the jump if needed. Hopefully we'll get it on the first try, because I'm going to give you the key commands. So you just do that, and I'll look up the key commands. So because the jumps are obviously randomized each time. So let's just let's do it. And the spinning is right. So if it was alpha spinning keelhaul, that's supposed to be, I'm double checking this now. Alpha is left, spinning is right, keelhaul is up. So the combination, there are three letters you need to press. left, right, up. So save before you do that to make sure we
I've done
can
that, so we're
quickly
good.
get back to the screen if we
So-
don't do it in time. So left, right, up. They aren't supposed to be facing down, though. Right.
Darn.
Yeah, they're supposed to be facing up.
Good.
So,
I guess the dunce cap worked.
Whoa! Flashback, man. Marco De Pollo wins again.
so alpha spinning keyhole. I'm fairly certain that was the jump. So
I mean, we can get him to do it one more time.
Sure.
Since we farted about there, but I've just remembered there's something to do with the oil, what we see on the table there.
yeah, it looks enticing.
Baby
for sure.
seal oil.
Bosun and Bosun's baby seal oil. I'm assuming that this oil is.
Mm-hmm. You
meant
gotta
to
rub
be
yourself
used on baby
with it,
seals
or-
rather than.
I don't
What did he
think-
say there? Meant to be used on. He said
Bosun
something.
and Bosun's baby seal oil. I'm assuming that this oil is meant to be
Oh.
used on baby seals rather than.
It's a rather innocent approach. Like if we pick up, I think we get.
Told you not to touch that.
Now, I think through my research, I did see a thing about this, and it's to do with our mini bagel. We've to combine that with the oil.
Oh, so you're gonna taint it.
Yes,
Or
because
so-
I think not only us winning or getting really good scores on the dive is required, we also have to sabotage Marco Polo,
Okay, fair enough.
so he gets a bad score. Is that you getting another sheet ready?
Yeah, it was like
I don't think
it,
you'd like
was,
that.
it had scribbles on it from another
Well,
thing, so I
Here
just
goes
have a
nothing.
blank sheet. No.
Oh.
So Guybrush consumes it and then spits it out.
Maybe that tastes horrible.
Yes.
Juicy wad of chewed up bagel chunks.
Now, at what point do we get to
Hey,
do
look,
this?
Over there.
Okay. So it's a little seagull magnet. Okay, let's find out what we need to do.
I see. What can I do for you, Mr.
Pen at the ready. So we defo
I'd
right
like to dive
the
against
right
you again.
jump.
Marco.
Marco De Pollo
He's attempting
is about
a-
to attempt
Yes, please speak it out.
Alpha monkey. Keyhole. Alpha monkey.
Combination. Let's give him complete
That's
silence for this
unmistakable.
dive.
So while he does that, let me just double check the commands again. Alpha monkey, press left. Keelhaul, press up. And obviously alpha monkey is
Really should have stopped like
left.
that,
So
Mr. Tripwood.
that is it. So just keep doing that until you get it right.
Okay, so was that?
You've done it. You've done it once already. So it's alpha monkey, keelhaul, alpha monkey, meaning left, press
Oh,
left,
yep.
press up, press left,
Okay.
left, up, left. Good boy. Oh, did you
Oh, I
have your
didn't put the
dunce
cap
hat
on.
Straight. You dunce.
Yeah, I've earned it. All right.
Left, up, left.
Oh, it's
It can't have changed back.
it made it wrong. It's just
Try,
Nice to see that
make
good
sure you
old-fashioned black
try it
ale
at least
still works in
one or
some parts
two
of
more
this
times.
modern world.
So it's within the same save.
mhm.
So it can't have changed.
So
Left, up, left.
yeah.
Dunce hat on.
Left, up, left. I think I know what's wrong. The
I can't
initial.
help you with the timing. 'Cause
No, it is when I'm walking onto the diving board, I'm already pressing a direction. I think it's taking that as the first command.
Yeah.
So
well,
I
you
need,
did it correctly like 45 seconds ago.
yeah, so I think I just need to walk on the board a little bit more gingerly.
Yes. Left, up, left.
Nope.
No, it's a trial and error type of game. We know that.
Right, let's save it with the hat on this time. And get onto this next screen. Don't run.
Okay, yeah. Nothing has been set in motion on this screen. So, okay. Left,
So-
up, left. There you go. It didn't look very graceful, but apparently this should be enough. Well, it's
We've got one.
yes,
We got
it should
two.
be enough, but you're not done apparently. But you've done greasing up the judges, I think, anyway,
Yes.
because you all got 10s, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I don't know. What happens now? But obviously, we don't need to redo this again.
Move on to the tiebreaker round.
Scissors, rock, paper?
You wish. In this round of dives, you will go first.
You will
And
go
the boy
first.
will try to match your
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
You have shown that you can mimic my moves, Mr. Threepwood, but I doubt that you can concoct a dive that I can.
Something you sabotaged
Very well.
for Marco de Polo, so he's gonna do a crap jump. So will it matter what combination you perform? therefore?
Yeah.
So I can give you a combination that isn't the same. So see how that goes. So I'm kind of curious. So if you save and did it save?
yeah, it kind of went
No,
blank there.
okay,
I was
so
worried.
if
Okay.
if we concoct our own here, so just to play a little with the combination. Spinning swordsman is the first, and that is right.
Okay.
Let's do two identical jumps here, and rum barrel, which is down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm writing and then spinning.
Right, down, right.
Exactly. And let me double check it. Spinning swordsman is pressed right. Rum barrel is pressed down, and spinning swordsman is pressed right. So right, down, right. That's our own combination here. And it did, and it seemingly did it. Yes. So let's see with the whole oil business. What is going on here? How is he gonna fail?
Looking good.
That's like a constant. So he's gonna grease up before he goes. But what have you done to oil that is gonna make him fail? That's what I'm not sure of.
Doesn't know is that we
Or if like a seagull is gonna come and crap on him or disturb him in the middle
Yeah,
of the jump.
exactly. The
Look at that
the wad of chewed mini-bagel mixed with seal oil attracted one seagull to the desk. And now
Okay, here we go.
they're far more prominent.
Complete silence for this dive.
Giving complete silence for this dive. Shh. Oh. That's pretty funny. She still gave him 10 just to be a loyal servant, I guess. Okay. And that means we should get the trophy, which is the part of the ultimate insult as well. The sort of Academy Award that with his hands up in a diving pose. Yes.
I am Marco de Pollo, the greatest prank diver in the world.
Oh, we have 3 pieces now. We have the
Yeah,
monkey,
we
which
have
is the skull. with
everything we need.
Who said that?
Marco.
Stop it! I will not be mocked.
It's a firm man with a waistline that
Little stick
speaks
legs.
volume. So, are they going to hand you the trophy in a magnificent ceremony, or are you just going to have to pick it up
Oh.
yourself? Here we go. Something is triggered. Back on Melee Island, re-election campaign.
Hey, thanks for coming out to vote. Remember, a vote for me is a vote against demon spawn hell pirates.
I like demon spawned hell pirates. I'm gonna vote for LeChuck.
Good times, a free grog.
Don't vote for Charles.
He knows
He's
how
really
to speak to the people.
demon zombie ghost pirate from hell.
Make the Caribbean great again.
Oh, this radio is lovely, by the way.
You'll have to excuse her, Mr. Charles.
Let's buy 24 of those tomorrow.
Nope.
There you see?
Just taunting her.
Well, that should just about wrap things
What a sack of crap.
I think I'll go pack my bags and get ready to move into the governor's mansion.
Yeah. Based or not based on the Orange Man, this is the type of infuriating male politician.
Oh, we're moving fast.
Okay. So how do you make the ultimate insult then? I'm curious.
Do we just go in our inventory and combine the three items?
I mean, it's probably going to be revealed here after
We
cutscenes
are
and
moving fast.
automated stuff. But is it voodoo magic? So do you check it about in a little bag, or what's going to happen here? Let's watch.
Oh,
So he considers himself a re-elected.
No
Or
way.
elected.
Yes, way.
Ozzy, I had a feeling you were working for LeChuck.
I'm afraid you got it backwards, pirate boy. LeChuck's working for me.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Aussie
Governor LeChuck,
Mandrill.
Would you be kind enough to relieve Mr. Threepwood of the pieces to the ultimate insult?
It'd be a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
Don't do it, LeChuck. He wants to use the ultimate insult to humiliate every pirate on the face of the earth.
This is a cute insult.
You know?
Oh, of
Everyone will
course
be
he knows, you
humiliated.
brain pile of kookaburra droppings.
But why, LeChuck? Why would a swashbuckling, albeit demonically evil, pirate like yourself willingly aid in the mass emasculation of your fellow buccaneers?
That is a good question.
Long story, sheep good.
Oh, no.
But it basically boils down to two.
they just call him sheep good.
First of
Yep.
all, this mandrill scallywag pulled me out from under that mountain of ice that you left me under. And LeChuck
Filling in the gaps between games.
You owe the guy, but why go along with this plan to irreversibly insult all the pirates?
Because you seafaring scumweasel, when we succeed in
Scumweasel.
the fighting spirit of all
Punched
the
him.
pirates, LeChuck will finally have the one thing he's always wanted in life. Or death, as the case may be.
You don't mean...
Yes. Elaine
Yep. We're back to that old thing. They
excuse me.
were at the altar, presumably in the first game. It was a monkey, actually. So they didn't marry.
LeChuck, no! We may need him as a hostage.
Yeah.
So is this the act break that will take us to Monkey Island?
Yeah, it feels like it.
That is the fourth act.
But that's the beauty of the ultimate insult, Threepwood. Once your wife has been exposed to its hideous, demoralizing power,
I find that amusing.
spirit will be shattered like so many emu eggs.
It's an insult that will sink you mentally, Stuart.
In other words, the perfect wife.
Ouch.
Speaking of perfect wives, where is Elaine?
We were hoping you could answer that question, Mr. Threepwood.
Elaine is resourceful. She can take care of herself.
Right after Captain LeChuck was elected governor.
No, he calls her a Sheila. How Australian of him.
I hope she comes back with an army of pirates and kicks your sorry butts.
I've left him alive before, and it's always turned out to be a big mistake.
I've left him alive before and it's always been a mistake. Indeed, LeChuck.
How about we stow the twerp in an inescapable faraway place where he can't do any harm?
What place might that be? Are they going to teleport him or just
But he won't be able to affect
sail away and drop him?
Ah, that's a hellishly good idea, and I know just the place.
Dual moi.
He's feeling left out.
Escape from Monkey Island. Trademark.
He said the thing. Oh, this is the.
It's coming up somewhere.
It is, isn't it?
The monkey combat. But he's always like just tossed onto the island in some shape or form, like blown off and away from LeChuck's castle and just traveling for hours in part 2. And I'm guessing, without even looking to it, knowing the games, I know a character with defo gonna meet again. Herman Toothrot.
Herman, yeah.
Let's see what happens before we gain control. Hey, Timmy. What's up? Let's see what happens before we get control of Guybrush.
I can see a letter nailed to a post.
All right. I'll do it for the kids. First order of business, get off this stupid island. Second order of business, stop Ozzy and LeChuck from using the ultimate insult on Elaine and assorted others. Third order of business, buy some new shoes.
Oop, eek, chee.
Get here anyway.
Which is the things you have to learn in monkey combat, various monkey sounds. I actually found in one of the walkthroughs, there was a table posted.
I think I saw that as well.
That might be helpful, but they say that game is randomized anyways. I don't know if that's going to be helpful, but to anyone's watching, we're not going to play monkey combat live, because for fear of being in monkey combat and annoyed for 2 hours straight. But we're going to get to the point.
Looks like that's the only bunch of bananas in the area that these ravenous monkeys haven't gotten their opposable thumbs on yet.
So is there anything on the beach that you can pick up?
For some reason it's looking at...
Looking at well, there are bananas that are like those bananas above the letter. They look a little bit 3D-ish.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to have to fetch them at some point.
Now let's look at this note.
Ever-increasing monkey population. Stop overpopulating the island. There are only so many bananas. Signed, HT.
Herman Toothrot. Hey, save your game, by the way.
Good shout. Okay. So, from the looks of it, I think that's all we could do for now. I mean, you could talk
there's surely screens to explore, but knowing the game right now, nothing on the beach looks like an item you can pick up. They look like one of the well-rendered items. You know what I mean? And the note and the bananas look a little bit more squiggly. And
we have a map.
We have lava. Well, there was underground lava in the first game when you went into the catacombs beneath the monkey head. So, but now the lava is above ground.
Yeah, so we are in the cluttered clearing.
I'm sorry, where the heck? Oh, there we are.
Yeah,
I was looking for Guybrush because there's a monkey on top. So I'm thinking,
aye. So I think we can make our way there, but
let's just explore the island again. So I think to the far left.
Point.
Hike up Vista Point, yeah. So he's gonna... Oh, what the heck is this?
What? Yeah. This is a puzzle in itself. Dropping rocks.
There are boulders and there are little tunnels. If I'm going by adventure game logic, you will get the context of this somewhere else. You know, I mean, I'm sure Guybrush can start playing this, but obviously Guybrush has no idea what this does. So we're gonna understand the context a little bit later, I think.
Nah, I'll just chuck it down here in the mean. Oh, we're throwing it. Okay.
So
seems very randomized.
Well, did you do something?
Oh, are we trying to get bananas?
Maybe.
That seems too big. That would probably destroy bananas.
Yeah.
Wait, how is it? That looks massive. Yet when Guybrush throws it, it just looks like a bowling ball. That looked like an absolute boulder. So possibly that's how we get bananas.
So if you can you test it with 2 other paths? Because there are 3 paths they are dead ends. The other ones, obviously.
Yeah. Well, unless they're just not fully exposed, like that one in the middle might connect to the path underneath.
Well, if the options is there to throw left, right, middle. Oh, so it goes behind, seemingly.
And
Or-
doesn't
It doesn't do anything else.
come out. Oh, wait.
It does.
Very...
But I'm thinking Guybrush must find out some more things.
And it's going
before-
right across. Oh, you can. You know what this
More
means?
boulders on that ramp.
This is going to be... Oh, that didn't go anywhere. I wonder if that was because there was not enough momentum. But the fact that they're going at different speeds, I'm not happy with this thought, but I assume we're going to be throwing multiple rocks down multiple tunnels to collide with each other, to send them down certain paths.
Well, what the walkthrough says, this puzzle is rather difficult and requires some very precise timing.
Damn it! Of course it does, of course. So yeah, we're probably throwing 3 rocks down 3 tunnels.
But I wouldn't bother with this now. Just familiarize yourself with the island and meet up persons and see if you can get some more context here, and we'll deal with finding out what the timing is behind this properly after that.
I don't think I could run off this screen here.
What about pressing the magic button?
Right. Go to lava field, enter volcano castle.
It's like LeChuck's hideout.
Hey, what's that?
Have a look at it.
Oh. He's just grabbed and flung. That looks like another puzzle.
Yep. We'll
Just for a
we'll
key
look
item.
at this. We'll look at the solution if need be. But
This is mini puzzle island.
but there is plenty to do. So
Yes. When we thought we were getting closer towards the end. Frozen.
No, not tonight, buddy. You have monkey combat anyway to deal with. So this is LeChuck's castle. There's
look
a little thing you can pick up to the right.
Yeah. Word of
Word.
LeChuck. Yeah, I think he has pamphlets.
That must be the most unholiest of Bibles.
It's his Bible, his personal Bible.
I'm not picking it up. Okay, but we also have
There's
shields.
a little thing beneath the candle on the pedestal. Or there isn't a thing.
I don't think.
Seemingly
There's-
not. Okay.
He was looking at shields and... Oh wait, is that the shield? Is that the eyes of the skull above the doorway? Are they shields?
Maybe.
What? Tiny?
Because he's looking
They must have been used in
up.
really tiny battles.
Mm-hmm. They must be used in tiny battles. Oh, okay. Let's venture forth. Oh. I don't want to say I'm overwhelmed, but with every new screen I'm...
it can be that way indeed, but you can also just vaguely familiarize yourself with the environment. Whoa!
Welcome to the first church of LeChuck.
It's got a dead preacher here.
I am Allegro Rasputin. How may I help
Algero Rasputin.
The first church of LeChuck? You're kidding, right?
you? Not at all. This temple is dedicated to worshipping the awe-inspiring
Yeah, well, you can get followers,
that is LeChuck.
regardless of who you are, regardless of your moral fiber.
How could you build a religion around LeChuck? He's an unholy demon pirate from heck.
I kindly suggest that you mind your tongue, heretic. Such blasphemies will not be tolerated.
Kill the heretic.
LeChuck.
Well, how does the Church of LeChuck compare to other major religions?
They're remarkably alike. Only ours has a lot more screaming flames and pointy sticks.
That's kind of what I imagined.
Well, kind of like heck, then.
Don't look now, but there's a river of lava flowing through the middle of your church.
Yes, I know. We used it for church ceremonies.
Is that how you get initiated into the church? By getting thrown into the lava, and then you're dead, and then you're a
Funerals?
Wedding.
Weddings.
follower. When he-
That's one way to cure cold feet. How does this stream of lava fit into the church's wedding ceremonies?
Good question, Tovarishch. Here at the Church of LeChuck, we see marriage as a
Plunge into the unknown, indeed. Into lava you go.
plunge. We send our newlyweds on a harrowing ride down a river of molten lava.
Doesn't that kill them?
Only if the restless spirit of LeChuck doesn't approve of the union. Besides,
Because he had a
boats outlined with Stantec voodoo and
in the prior game in the amusement park, people went through burning lava and emerged in at the end as dead skeleton hench persons for LeChuck. So I was thinking that was the same thing. But well, eventually a lava plunge is going to be done, but don't try it now. I think my recommendation is to just do as much dialogue as you can here, see if you can pick up anything, and then continue looking for Herman.
And you're a priest. So you're sort of a holy ghost then?
very clever, my child. But let's not go looking for trouble.
How did ghosts like you end up running the first church of LeChuck?
That's an interesting story, Tovarishch.
Why do I keep asking people their life stories?
Many years ago, I was the captain of a stately ship called
Weeping iguana.
Iguana. It was a good life, hauling contraband plush toys from one island to another.
And then you met LeChuck?
And then I met LeChuck. His crew of crazed ghost pirates made quick work of my fine ship and their equally
As
fine
he usually
crew.
does.
I hate when that happens.
LeChuck himself gutted me with his flaming ghost sword and held my still beating
Jeez.
in front of my face before I died.
As you do.
Icky.
When I woke up, I was another member of his obedient ghost crew.
Yeah.
Well, how'd you go from being a ghost pirate to a ghost priest?
It was a gradual process. At first, I resented LeChuck for turning me into a ghost. But the more I thought about it, the more
He fades in and out. Neat little effect.
After all, he did bring me back from the dead, which is a pretty good thing. So I decided to build this church in his honor.
Well, how do you like being a ghost priest?
The hours are good. I occasionally miss the high seas.
So that's there. Let's see if you go into confession or something.
Yeah.
Probably you, my son.
I need to find a way to get off this
Any old
big
option there.
island.
There is no escape from Monkey Island.
There is.
That's not true.
Well, you will
I've
be
escaped it on at least 2 occasions.
thrown off the island in some shape or
Just
form.
escape it again, Mr. Smarty Pants.
I, can't. I'm looking for an antidote to the ultimate insult.
I've never heard of that. What is it?
It's a voodoo talisman that shatters the souls of pirates.
During my travels with LeChuck, I noticed that the easiest way to defeat a voodoo
Actually
curse
build a counter
was by
curse of some kind, or a big voodoo curse.
Perhaps I'm oversimplifying your plight.
Well, that's okay. My plight could use some simplifying.
Yes, I would say move out of this dialogue option now with the last thing, because we're gonna come back to him. You're gonna have to try the lava run apparently at some point, but
Yeah.
or do you want to try that?
Just to tick
Confusing
this
one.
box. Yeah.
You must do as LeChuck does and be set by many enemies at once, my son.
Run like a cowardly dog?
No, you must turn your enemies' energies against themselves.
How?
How should I know? I'm just a ghost.
On second thought, getting advice from an obsessed ghost priest seems like a bad idea.
As you wish.
So yeah, I think I'd like to consider us done for the moment. I wouldn't recommend starting the lava plunge yet. Try and find Herman and get some backstory going and some context going for the two puzzles that we know exist.
Okay.
Lava plunge and this rock puzzle that will get you the bananas or.
Do you think
possibly
there's
stuff.
any items around?
Doesn't look like it. I mean, the sign is not probably not needed. The sign next to the lava.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's part of the pre-rendered environment, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, he's not noticed it yet.
You must be this tall to ride this ride.
Okay. You must be this tall to ride.
So, if you don't mind, Stuart, while you find Herman, I'm just gonna go use the boys' room for a little bit. So
No worries, I'll go for a little...
Mute myself, and you go for a little walk, indeed.
Let's walk to Monkey Island. Let's look at the lava.
It's hot molten lava streaming all over this area.
Can we get close enough to jump? No.
That land-loving lava melted my heart.
Okay. Come out of there. Let's hike to the canyon. Okay. This could be a place where Herman Toothrot resides. Now, saying that twig in front of the cactus appears to be very obvious. Let's... Or not, maybe? Banana picker. Hello. Let's just pick that up. It's quite the banana picker. Actually, whilst we wait for Ken, I think I'll open my second beer. So, we're going to go for the blood orange hazy pale. Yeah, it's got some nice citrus notes. This should be a lot lighter than the last beer. Yep, so far so good. Oh, almost spelled it. Yeah, seems nice.
Stuart's found something. Well, he's found a beer, but he's found a banana picker.
Yes, I was propped against this cactus here.
Wondering if you can just walk away with that all willy-nilly. Or will Herman like, hey, it's mine.
Oh wow, it's the only item in my inventory.
Good. Don't need to worry about.
So yes, this is the hike to the canyon. So I assume maybe Herman's in there?
Well, you can't die in these games, Stuart. So.
Regarding mining operations.
Mining operations.
Once. Your mining is causing sinkholes in our sacred island. Signed, JJJ.
So Herman is mining, and someone else is minding
like
that because it was signed some JJJ.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Here it is.
Well, see you around, miner boy.
Okay, here is not.
Yeah. He showed up when I went to the lava field. He said something about... oh my god, there's so many options. We have roots. We have a bucket. And... what's that?
There are things there in the back of the room if you just walk straight ahead. Like a yellow stripe and a green stripe in the back of the room. Just walk forward. Yeah, if you walk forwards, are they items or just something?
Oh, gun bell,
like little plaques.
Big metal door.
Okay. Fine.
Oh yeah, it's like the little. Look at portal. Look at vent.
Vent of some sort. It's a big metal door.
Yep.
Yeah, It's dark in there, but I can see the latch for the door.
Wonder what we've got to do with the roots.
Well, it's I don't think it's explicitly clear. We're gonna have to engage in some kind of dialogue with Herman, but apparently not at this site. You're gonna have to find his campsite and chat with him there.
Without those roots, there'd be only sky left. I'm not picking that up.
Because this was the mining operation.
Pull those plants down through the ceiling.
I do have that feeling when they were explaining about how the mining's affecting the island. I wonder at some point we need to pull the roots to maybe pull the ceiling into. Maybe there's something above me that needs to be below.
I wonder if this barrel would explode if I shot it. I'm not picking that up.
But yeah, so try and find the camp is my next recommendation.
Those look too heavy to be carrying around.
And I know this for a fact. Herman will appear to be a little out of it. That's what's coming up here in terms of our tasks. But
there's just a big empty flat area over there. It's just a box canyon, so it'd be a waste of time to explore further.
Okay. Well, if you press O from this screen, though, and see, is that the campsite, the village up there?
Oh, we're up. We're up top now. What was that?
I wonder how these rocks managed to get stacked this way.
Nifty rock formation.
That reminds me of the first game, and maybe it's the same setting where you launched rocks like a catapult from atop a thing onto your ship by mistake. But no, campsite, please. I'm thinking like, oh, you can't go over the lava. So you can't. So you're stuck on the first half of the island.
I think so.
Or maybe you can go alternate routes and get to the top, because my notes suggest that you can head to the camp pretty early on after arriving to the island.
I wonder how these rocks managed to get stacked this way.
Unless... I'm going to have a look, because there was a lever in a door. I wonder if we could access it underneath.
Ah.
It's the lever that controls the track switch.
Although maybe that is what the door at the end of the hall is.
Well, it makes sense. If the lava is running across the island, you need to evade it somehow.
It looks pretty useless. What could be behind this wall of boards? There's a hole in this bucket.
Bucket with a hole in it, of course.
No, it's got a hole in it.
Okay, we're not picking it up. We need that to be opened, I guess, to get to the other side of the island. With sacks of gunpowder, I wonder if we had a repaired bucket that we'd be able to pick up gunpowder. There's lots of options, but none of them. Wait.
It's broken.
Oh yeah, it's derailed.
Well, I'm thinking if one thing we haven't done that is obvious, the banana picker. So head back to the beach and see if Guybrush will store up on bananas.
Okay.
So that's like one thing I know we can likely do.
Yeah. Oh, did we just walk into Herman's camp?
We certainly did, and I can see what looks like a coconut.
And another note.
to all LeChuck-fearing citizens of Monkey Island. You are cordially invited to play bingo at the church every Tuesday at midnight. Non-members welcome. Signed, Father Rasputin, COL, Orthodox. I wonder if that would be Tuesday morning or Tuesday night.
So the ship hull is probably nothing other than to look at it, just what the camp is built out of. But the coconut looks alluring. So let's just stuff that in your pocket.
What fun is it to juggle just one thing?
You know what? I actually, this reminds me of something I watched last week. There, it's on one of the satellite channels over here. It was a rerun of Bottom Live, Hooligans Island.
Yes. Third one, just because I'm a nerd, I know.
Yep. I remember watching that on tape as a child when I shouldn't have.
Yeah, it was an 18 tapes to it.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
Well, they went for it language-wise. They were very clever with their combinations of insults. I remember where you utter total wank biscuit.
Yes, and they were just constantly winding up the crowd as well. I believe it was Bristol. They were referencing, they were doing their own on their own takes of the Bristol accent.
Over there lays old Bristol too.
Yeah.
You're Herman Toothrot.
I watched that tape a couple of times. Okay, so I know a couple of plot beats that needs to be solved here, including with Herman and solving the lever thing. But Herman is an important element, so you're gonna find out that he's a little bit out of it, Stuart.
Okay.
I took a bullet for you in Nam.
Where did you take it?
Your memory seems to be slipping.
Is it? I can't remember.
I wonder if my camera bubble's okay up here.
Yeah, well, I can see you, so.
Yeah. As long as I'm not covering any dialogue.
No.
What do you remember?
Mostly a lot of staggering around. Then a weird kid named Sheepgood showed up and told me his name was Herman.
It's nice to see that whatever scrambled your brain has
turn to the camera.
Yeah, there's a fourth wall.
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch of nosy questions, fancy boy.
He's still got sass.
What's the earliest thing you remember?
This isn't some sort of regression therapy, is it?
I don't think so.
Because I don't want to wake up thinking that I've been kidnapped by aliens or something.
Just try to remember as far back as you can.
Let's see, ow.
What?
I remember waking up next to my hammock with a bump on my noggin.
When?
And that is a
a
little
couple
close to
hours
it.
ago.
You can't
To
remember back more than a couple of hours?
whack him in noggin. Whack him
We have
hard
a
in the noggin.
Are we? This man's already vulnerable. Are we going to strike him with a coconut?
Apparently you're supposed to, yeah. And I think there's a series of things you need to do to Herman. But exhaust your dialogue options despite here.
So your memory still doesn't reach back more than a couple of hours?
Not since I woke up next to my hammock, no.
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch
Okay,
of
so I
nosy
think we've
questions,
exhausted
So-
these two.
boy.
So we can do that, and also the banana picker needs to be in your
Whatever.
memory as well.
How are things on Monkey Island?
This is an island?
I need some help.
Get him. I'm the one with no memory, and he wants my help.
So there's a exhausting the dialogue options is key too.
You remember where you parked
So-
your ship?
I was actually away from the screen. Did you toss the coconut at him?
I thought
No,
I
not
was a
yet.
hermit.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but
Do I have a cell phone too?
but
With a ship. Shit.
so you really don't know
I
where your
guess
ship
maybe
is?
a ship will
Nope.
take you back
Of course,
to
I don't
Melee
put
Island.
much stock
Who
in
knows?
this mythical hermit ship of yours.
This isn't helping. Let's talk about something else.
Try and make it something recent, pants boy.
So get out of this and see if he can
See you later, Herman.
Oh,
abuse the old man. Because he clearly isn't leaving, so. That's a big coconut.
And it's not like use coconut with Herman, it's just throw.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
So let's see if he does something, or we need to talk to him to find more dialogue
Herman
options.
Toothrot.
Herman,
see.
you got your memory back.
Some of it.
Just where it's like it's back for like 2 minutes or something.
This is gonna
Yeah.
be harder than I thought.
Where do we
So,
start?
so now you need to talk to him to see if there's more memories
How's your
jogged.
memory?
I
So
don't know.
go with that one.
Ask me something.
What
Okay,
do you remember?
what do you remember was the
I
earliest?
remember building this campground and trying to keep the monkeys from stealing my bananas. Then some bozo whacked me with a coconut. Heh.
What's the earliest thing you remember?
Let me think. I remember waking up in the middle of a clearing next to a milk
Something
bottle.
with a milk bottle clearing.
Probably had something to do with all the explosions going on in the amusement park.
Explosions?
Yep. Some sort of demon zombie ghost pirate blew up the place real good. Then sailed off on his ghost ship. All the explosions activated the island's dormant volcano.
When did all this happen?
A few months ago.
So apparently the theme, at least for the first two things, in terms of jogging his memory, is just whack him with stuff.
Yeah.
So try and locate where the heck the milk bottle is then.
Yeah.
Well, monkeys apparently took his milk bottle. So that sounds like a problem.
Plumb the murky depths of your memory later.
Whatever.
How are things on Monkey Island?
Things? What things?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm looking ahead a little here, but we've actually seen the milk bottle in motion when we entered the lava.
Oh, that's
Stage.
the thing that was being thrown.
And you need to retrieve that somehow. I'm thinking the banana picker isn't it, but who knows? Maybe there's dual usage of it. So I think you're done for now, unless you want to find out more from Herman, if he even can answer. But that's it. So find some bananas and let's see if we can fish up the milk bottle in some shape or form.
Let's not talk about
Okay.
Monkey Island right now.
Okie dokie.
See you later, Herman.
See
You
you,
know
stranger.
where he is, anyway.
Probably worth.
Screw you, diving puzzle. We're done with you.
Yeah.
So he's gonna walk around here, and Guybrush is gonna explore on his own.
Run off into there. No,
Or press
or-
O.
I just thought we would just. But nope, dead end.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
So back to the beach where you arrived, which was
Yeah.
somewhere around here.
I like how we ran right past this camp.
So banana picker on bananas and see. So
Throw
We're
coconut at Timmy.
I'm sure he will evade that though. He's a nimble.
Is it going to be
fella.
that easy? We still look too short, but maybe the perspective's weird. Oh, oh,
Got one.
okay.
Did you get a bundle of them in your inventory now?
I think we just picked a single banana.
Well, try and pick up a few. Who knows?
Yeah. I want
Can't reach it from down
a
here.
bunch, damn it.
It's like a piece of tech that
Yeah, I
Oh,
wonder what the
that's
sound
like-
is. Zzz, zzz.
Got one.
I'd recommend picking 5, Stuart. That's a nice uneven number.
Oh, we've lost them.
Hey, stop that.
Oh, I think Timmy's took them. Or it's just saving us. And it's giving us the bunch.
Fair enough. Clearly the monkeys are going to work here for us, but yeah, picking up the milk bottle from the lava.
Ah, the sea. Giver of life, destroyer of ships.
Giver of life, destroyer of ships, home of fish. If it says anything about the massive boulder that we sent down. Look at Big
Glad I
Boulder.
didn't accidentally squish
Right,
Jimmy.
so I'm looking up stuff now that is somewhat clear to me, thankfully. On the last stream, I was even reading the walkthrough. I was getting frustrated because I couldn't make heads or tails about the drunken parrots and stuff.
Mhm.
But so, do you remember the cathedral? There was a little flum ride coming in and out,
Yes.
and there was a dialogue option about riding the ride.
It's at time.
Yeah, what it's gonna lead to is a puzzle where you steer, but it didn't sound difficult as such. You're just gonna have to steer correctly. You know what I mean? And hopefully, when you enter the ride, it will be evident that there's the milk bottle. Let me try and pick it up in motion.
Oh,
That I
okay.
don't know yet, but this is what we're gonna do. Hopefully, we're allowed to go on the ride just because we want to. Hopefully, there's no entrance fee, because you're clearly tall enough. What are pews? I don't know that. Look at pews.
It's the chairs, those rows of seats.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
For some
Well,
reason, we can't walk any further, though.
Really? Or are you just stuck?
I think I'm stuck. Which doesn't make sense. Let's try it now.
Oh, okay, so there's actually...
Okay, we just...
It looked like a little area to the left where you actually walk. It doesn't make sense, but anyway, I guess you got to talk to him to start going on the ride.
Oh, okay. Talk to Father Allegro Rasputin.
Yes, my child.
It's alright, if anyone hears their children carrying on outside. Let's see, I'd like to try your lava plunge.
I'd like to try your
So,
lava plunge.
either it's very intuitive, there's a left and right steering mechanic. Now I can't see the dialogues
You
too.
can't take
I
it.
know. My big heat's in the road.
So what did he say, or why couldn't you go?
Oh, come on. Let me ride a boat down a river of molten lava. What am I saying?
I suppose we could use another
Yes,
restaurant
just be
for
insistent.
LeChuck and Elaine's impending nuptials.
What?
Hop on board.
Hop aboard.
Save.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's,
It's...
looks like a willy as well. Because everything can.
Well, that's a good save.
Must be this tall. Right, is right.
Ah, it's hollowed.
I
Okay.
have a very bad feeling about this.
Okay, so a left and right steering mechanic is gonna reveal itself. Okay, so where's is the milk bottle the little dot on the top there?
Yeah, up here.
So can you park in there in that little area, or is that just a bridge moving over? So the boat will go under.
Now I feel like maybe once we... Do I just...
Wait. Oh, this was a difference. There. Okay.
Right, maybe...
Well, at least you're still on the
Ah,
screen. You don't need to redo stuff, so you can go
Yeah.
round and round and figure it out in some shape or form. How
let's
do you
try knock this one.
Yeah, I guess you just cycle through everyone, and maybe it will create a bridge of some sort for you to.
Or maybe I could... No. That was not... I'm not sure if it's paying attention to the directions. Oh no.
And now you went back, so you can load if you like. Yeah, but okay, that's what you have to do. It looked somewhat easy, somewhat not.
Yeah,
easy.
it could have been worse.
Don't worry if your feet begin tingling. That just means
That means it's working.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Okay, so I'm going to do the same again. Nudge. This one. And follow.
It's a little
I can look at it, but that's inventory. Right, I just need to try that again somehow. So next time I go past I just quickly hit P. Ready? Pick.
I can't quite reach it with my hands.
Oh, it's a banana picker job, isn't it? Can't reach it with his hands.
It might and might not be, because I'm looking at the walkthrough that says the important thing to remember is when you loop around the first fork, which is the larger area to the left where you're at now, that leads back to the volcano. So you have to make sure you steer left to loop around rather than to go into the volcano again, you know? So remember that in that area. So there are several logs that block the various routes, but they are easily knocked out of the way by simply ramming them. Doing so will give you some reverse momentum if you need to pick another path. The logs will make one loop, then block your way again. So you need to act quickly once you knock them loose.
Let's
When
try
you
and
float
knock
past the proper side of the island, use the banana picker indeed to snatch the picker. So this is trial and error. Yes, hopefully we won't get stuck for too long. So this is the part where you just got to make sure you continue to loop around indeed.
It's not so useful without a banana to pick.
Alright, so we're not quite.
Yeah. But the walkthrough does say that you need to snatch it with
Banana picker.
when you float past the proper side of the island, use the banana picker to snatch the milk bottle. So you're gonna have to experiment with which side is the proper side.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean,
the way I'm going just now should be. I don't think I was quick enough.
No, I don't think you are. But yes, so you need to make sure the log that always gets stuck there gets rammed out of the way, and then get a cycle going where you can go back that way without any logs in the way. So you ram that, so that goes away. So now you have a clear path. So you need to go to the left of the.
It's not so useful without a banana to pick.
Oh.
You did it.
Hello.
And now you can float back. So okay, not the worst thing.
Yeah, it could have been worse, definitely.
It's not the boulder puzzle. So now you can do whatever the heck you want. So okay. Not disliking that, but these newfangled introductions of gameplay mechanics, I'm a bit torn off.
Really hot in some places, kind of bumpy in others, and impossible to control.
Impossible to control. In other words, a perfect metaphor for marriage. All right. So back to Herman.
No, not that way. I think we still have the coconut, yeah.
So it's just a matter of jogging his memory and then continue to through physical harm and then continue to ask him stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say jog his memory as in give him another concussion.
I'm sure they won't have us do this with 10 items.
Herman?
No, but well, with the milk bottle though. I don't think you need to redo this again and throw 2 items in a row. You know, exactly. So go with the milk bottle now.
Swing.
Looks like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Herman? Where?
What's the last thing he remembers?
Progress here.
If you talk to him.
Herman? Where?
You can't talk to him.
No.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Herman? Where?
For all time's sake.
Ow!
Herman?
Where?
I don't think I'm making
This
any
is the
progress.
mechanic. Throw stuff
Herman?
at him as not all at once or in a row.
It's useless.
We need to move closer to Herman.
It's
Ah, a little metal milk bottle.
metal milk bottle.
Swing milk bottle. So so you shouldn't throw it. You
It's
Herman?
still the same.
Ow!
donk.
Herman?
Where?
I don't think I'm making any progress here.
Interesting. Let's try and figure this out then.
Ah, yes. The magic of a warm campfire. It's probably more charming at
So
night.
unless you need to find milk, but that's not what I'm
This is a prime sitting log.
finding here in the hints. So this puzzles me a little bit. So let me have a click around and see what I can research while you.
I'm gonna pop out and then I'm gonna go back in because maybe I screwed it up by hitting him with a coconut.
Sure.
Just go in fresh and then try again with a milk bottle.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
Just so carelessly throws at his face.
Herman?
If you say so.
Oh, wait, here we are, yeah. We've got dialogue now. So maybe I screwed up by just hitting him with a coconut.
A little bug, I reckon, because it shouldn't matter. But still, let's see what he remembers. There's at least one more quest.
Remember.
So just press him, I suppose.
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch of nosy questions, fancy boy.
So your memory still doesn't reach back more than a couple of hours.
Not since I woke up next to my hammock, no.
Thing is, there was a second set, another dialogue option. I could still use some help.
You really must be desperate if you need advice from a brain-damaged...
Brain damaged Hermit.
So you really don't know where your ship is?
Nope. Of course, I don't put much stock in this mythical hermit ship of yours.
You probably don't know how to counteract an ultimate insult, do you?
What's that?
It's a big evil voodoo thingamajig.
Voodoo? What's that?
This isn't helping. Let's talk about something else.
And I wasn't looking at the screen all the time, but you did swig the milk bottle and did he
Yes,
react?
that's how I started this conversation with him this time.
Yeah.
Is your memory getting any better?
But no, I think we've hit a brick wall with these.
So your memory still doesn't reach back
Looking
more
at
than
what
a
they
couple
did
of
in the
hours.
Not since I woke up
playthrough.
next to my hammock, no.
I mean, swing
Don't plug
milk
the
bottle
murky
should be
depths of
enough.
your memory
It
later.
really should.
Whatever.
See you later, Herman.
Oh,
Herman?
where? Ow!
Herman?
Where?
I don't think I'm making any progress
Hmm.
here.
Yeah, he's not talking to me now. So.
Why isn't it behaving like it says it should?
How quaint.
Because I don't think it's a matter of doing things in order and having more items.
I mean, we have a bunch of bananas. Is there anything we can do with the monkeys?
Well, it's going to come in place. So let's see if you because you obviously used the banana picker, you got a bunch of bananas, and try and give one to the monkey on the beach if he appears when you go back to the beach. 'Cause that was what was done in the first game. You gave a monkey a bunch of bananas and he obeyed after that.
If I could make it to the beach.
So he's still here. So why don't you feed him one of your bananas?
Offer a banana to
Have a
Timmy.
banana.
Can't say no.
So hopefully this will mean that
Hey,
wherever
it's
you
Timmy the
go,
monkey. How are you, boy?
he goes as well.
How'd he get here anyway?
A little bit glitchy, but he's coming with us.
You might need to feed him once or twice additionally.
Oh, they keep him.
But get him to the mine shaft
Oh, okay.
first of all. So just try and walk there and see if he's.
Oh wait, I think he's gone. I think going into the campsite might have broke the.
Right. So.
Oh wait, he's here. Okay, so offer him another one.
So even if you go into the wrong area, you need to feed him once more, and then
Get him to come
he'll
back.
follow you until you pick the right area. So it's the mine shaft next, which was what the heck was that? Oh, it was over there to the right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hike to the canyon.
And he's indeed following you. So we still have a door to break down, and apparently it has something to do with having the monkey help you. So this seems to be working.
He already seems to know what to do. Or not. I think I'll have to bribe him to come in.
Might have to feed him once. Oh, he's over there.
God damn it, boy, get over here. Stand still. No, crap, I just ate the banana. Chomp. Come here, you. No!
This is the thing I'm missing with point and click controls. You can just follow him around with the mouse pointer in a normal game.
Does the cursor come back in Tails?
Yes, it does. You use both a little bit of keyboard controls and cursor, but it's way much more intuitive. You move Guybrush around with arrow keys, and then use the mouse pointer for everything else. Okay, so have a little save here, because Tim is gonna help you to trip a latch of some kind that is apparently blocking a door, and there is a further down here. You had a couple of things you were looking at earlier, including a portal.
It's dark in there, but I can see
So
the latch for the door.
if you use the banana with the portal, does anything happen?
That didn't accomplish anything.
Okay. Maybe Timmy needs to be on this screen as well,
Well with bananas.
which he's not.
Oh yeah, what a fussy little bugger.
So feed him once more to see if he follows you to the next screen. Clearly a bunch of bananas are
Infinite. Come here.
off a banana to barrel.
Here, have a banana.
Cool. And then we move towards the door. He seems to follow us indeed. Cool. Then banana with the portal. Because as I said, there's a
He
latch.
follows the banana.
There's a latch here that I think he's gonna, hopefully anyway.
That didn't accomplish anything.
Or maybe you need to feed him
That wouldn't go.
another time.
I can't put a banana in there. The vent is closed.
Okay. Sorry. There's a. I don't think you can probably throw the banana through an opening of some kind. Is that it? There's a bottom vent somewhere around here. Have we?
Sorry, I pressed O. In my head, I was wanting to open the vent.
So it's-
Crap. For time's sake. Okay. Don't go
thing
that
with
way.
portal, I think, was wrong because you need to feed Timmy. He needs to enter the mine, and then here you gotta go to the large metal door. You were in the correct space, but there's apparently a bottom vent in the next screen somewhere.
Here, have a banana.
That is either open or that you should open.
Okay.
So just get to that screen, save if you like, and see where that bottom vent is specifically. So I can't see it. Just obviously somewhere on the floor. Or where's the bottom vent? The green rectangular
Yeah, I think so.
space.
Um,
So look at vent.
hey.
Look. And what
That's-
happens if you toss a banana through that? So how much will Timmy figure out on his own here? Apparently not that. So okay, so and close the vent then.
Okay.
And if you look at the portal, what happens then? If you look at the portal, that one, it's in there. I can see latch for the door and a hungry looking monkey. So now if you
Now we offer the
with
banana.
portal, will he accidentally unlatch?
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
There we go.
Of course. Of course.
Have a banana.
All right, so that's that. Where does this get us then? It looks like a tunnel, like a slide of some kind.
Yeah. Let's
So-
go down the chute.
Just walk right through Timmy. You passed him like he was transparent.
Yeah, it's like, you coming with me, pal? No. Let's, just in case. Oh, here, right. Just follow me. Enter tube.
Right. Oh, lots of different openings here.
Strange
Well,
machinery, weed whipper.
You
gauge.
still need to open the blocked door, and apparently this is the mechanism that will do so. There is a thing to pick up here with the banana retriever, banana picker.
Oh, of course.
I'm thinking where. Do we have any obvious items here?
A weed whipper, maybe, Alex?
Well, it is that. But what is a weed whipper?
Is that
Is it
for...
a tool of
yeah,
some
for a
kind?
gardening tool.
Yeah. Tool. So that's something you need
Thanks, you
to
get use this
do.
banana more than once.
You apparently don't need to do anything else currently. So, but I'm still a bit
What, the
confused
ladder?
why
What's the
you
gauge
can't
I wonder what
do
this
anything
gauge
else
is.
with Herman. But
What in the Sir Francis Drake does all this machinery do? It's a ladder. Why? The hatch is closed.
The hatch is closed. Okay, so the machinery would open the hatch. What's strange controls?
so you can't exit through the ladder, or,
No. Says the
or-
top's closed.
or not even with O.
Too small for a human. I wonder what they're for.
No, oh, just probably take me out the room.
Yeah, but I think you're done here for now anyway.
It's a ladder.
Yeah, I guess. Where to now, you think?
Yeah, I'm still a bit confused why you couldn't trigger Herman's next piece of memory with the milk bottle, because this isn't reliant on like being done first. So I'm hoping the game isn't bugging out on us. But go back to his screen and see if throwing the milk bottle works this time. Now that you've done some other things, I don't know. It's worth a try.
Yeah. Oh, it took me a second to find him there.
This is where a point and click interface will work even better. You can just click where you want to go, and Guybrush
Exactly.
would navigate the narrow passages him effing self.
Now I need to use 25-year-old tank controls.
Visit campsites. Because again,
Could have just hit him from here.
No, it's supposed to be done on that screen. It really is. I even watched a video
Of someone doing it successfully.
Yeah, and then he starts talking about other stuff, even remembering your name. But,
Herman?
let's see if this works now.
Herman?
If you say so.
God damn it! That's annoying. That's mightily annoying. So if there's a bug in the game,
Is your
I
memory
don't
getting any
know.
better?
I don't know how to get around that. But God damn it, there shouldn't be.
your
But
memory
let's
still doesn't reach back
look
more than a couple of
around here
hours.
and see
Not since I woke up
if there's
next to my
other
hammock,
things
no.
to do then.
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch of nosy questions, fancy boy.
So your memory
There's,
still doesn't
there's
reach
at least a
back more than
third
couple
thing
of
to
hours.
do
Not since I woke up next to my hammock, no.
to retrieve after you manage to jog his memory with the milk
Depth of
bottle.
your memory later.
Whatever.
See you later, Herman.
So just X out of this.
Yeah.
What if we hit him with a giant boulder?
It's apparently not to be supposed to be done in that order. The order is coconut, milk bottle, and eventually a third item.
Okay.
So you obviously got the milk bottle, and once you're in your lava boat, able to steer it, da. So it should be a done deal. So let me just look at the video to see if this player did anything else. So there's no set order here, so
I wonder how these rocks managed to get stacked this way.
And if anyone watching has played this before and knows of something that we're not doing, let us know. I think currently maybe there's no one watching, so just shouting into the void. Cheers. Oh. Lovely beer.
scanning a video to
Could
see
I just
if there-
throw some boulders in the meantime?
Well, eventually you need to solve this, yeah, but
There's an
what it
unusual
will
curve
result
cutting
in.
the side of the cliff here.
what it will result in is that boulders will end up on different parts of the island, but what's the context of that solution, that I'm not sure of.
I'm not picking that up.
Well, what we can do in the meantime, just to pick some items, I don't know how it will work, but if you like, once you're done playing in this part, you can go back to the church for a little bit. You don't need to talk to anyone, but there is apparently an item to retrieve there.
Okay.
So I don't think it will solve our Herman problem, but there is an item there. So if you like do that, then I'll because the banana picker is going to be used many times for items out of reach. In the church, there was an item we looked at that was out of reach.
Okay. Oh, the mini
Screen of the
shields.
church. Yes. But how they're going to be used is the question.
Do we throw them at Herman?
No, it's not that either, but they are going to be used in some shape or form. Just at the point now where this player picked up the milk bottle, I think anyway. Chonk.
This banana picker is really starting to come in handy.
The banana picker is possibly the best item in the game so far.
Well, what I'm curious about, and we're at that stage where we're a little bit frustrated. What I'm curious about is to actually make some research just to make sure there isn't a documented bug that actually locks you out of progression. There shouldn't be. But I think we weren't aiming to complete this tonight anyway. We made progress on Monkey Island. So let's look into that. Let's digest a little bit what the rest of the solutions are, including the rolling rock puzzles that apparently is very difficult. That requires timing. So you might want to also research on your own if there are one or two more little sections you need to play offline and then play at the top of the next stream if they are difficult. So let's I recommend doing that actually.
I noticed we have a pair of symbols now. They weren't shields.
Maybe something you use to lure something else.
Yeah, I feel that's like a little...
It isn't Herman. I mean, I can spoil what we're going to find next. I don't know where it is, though. But the milk bottle triggers a memory of an accordion. And that's what we need to find next. But it's not supposed to be anything before. You should just be able to throw it at him and he'll go, Guybrush! He'll actually remember your name. And there shouldn't be anything in the milk bottle either.
I'm not picking
Like actual milk for him to properly get his memory triggered. Because it's metal, and it's the bottle, so it's enough of a reminder.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
Doing some minor research here to see if we actually am doing something wrong.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's just me, but something's glitching. I can see the game flickering occasionally.
Well, it's emulated, so who knows? Some graphical glitches. I've seen some glitches. Guybrush walking through Timmy and Timmy's walk cycle being a little bit glitchy. So who knows? And it might have been in the original game too.
Possibly.
So let me just click around since we are on this screen in two places here because I am on an old forum thread from 2007.
Where?
Oh, we're throwing the weed whacker at him.
Herman?
Where?
I don't think I'm making any progress here.
Well, there might be a bug in the game. I'm sorry to say that might have that we might have run into. Okay. Let's try this then. So, regardless if you save here or not. So, because it says here that this player has been trying and it's not working. So let me just read through it one more time because first I threw a coconut at him. He remembered that he was Herman Toothrot, but he still didn't remember more than a few months ago when he woke up beside the milk bottle. We got that. Because I didn't have the milk bottle at that point, I threw the coconut at him again. Herman went back to the state of Herman, who? Huh? So I think, sure, get the milk bottle. However, flinging the milk bottle once again gave me the same. Herman, who? Huh? So I think it redo. First of all, let's try two things. Just redo the coconut again. Throw that at him and talk to him.
Okay, I'm going in fresh.
But there might be an actual bug in the game, which is not great. Not for these games. So what reply does this generate from Herman?
I think this gives us the where. Right, okay, where? Out.
Herman? Where? I don't think I'm making any progress.
And if you talk to him now, is there anything?
Herman? Where?
Okay, so you can't even talk to him then.
Yeah, he just laughs it off.
Herman? Where? Herman? Where?
Right, so maybe it's a bug that's not as terrible as I'm thinking. Let's exit the screen and save. Maybe do a new save. Go to the campsite so that you're only one screen away. Granted, because it sounds like it might be reliant on that you exit the screen, talk to him again, or throw the coconut again. And if it seems to be stuck, then you exit the screen, redo it. It's possibly that way. It sounds far-fetched, but there might be some programming error here where you need to reset it somehow by starting from here. It might not be the solution, but let's try despite. So if we just try this first time around to throw go up to him, next screen, and throw the coconut at him, not from another screen, but from the actual screen, and see what he says. That's the first thing we're gonna try. If that doesn't work, then we'll go up and talk to him instead and see if something's changed.
Coconut.
Herman? Where? Ow! Herman? Where? I don't think I'm making
So
any
okay, so
progress here.
load again, and then instead of throwing the coconut, talk to him and see if we can trigger something else. I don't think this is going to work, but those are the two variants I'm willing to try right now.
Yeah, we've never just talked to him. We've always just kept throwing shit at him.
Herman? Where?
So that's then you are stuck in that loop. Okay. Or let's try this then. Throw the coconut at him a couple of times in the same. You don't need to reload. Just do it like 3 times in a row and see if you get a different reply. If that doesn't work, throw the milk bottle on him a couple of times in a row.
He eventually just collapses.
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
I don't think I'm making
Okay,
any progress
so
here.
2 more times. But it's a long shot.
Herman?
If you say so.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, so that might be the bug that you need to kind of do it over and over again. So, okay, let's try the dialogue options from here.
Is your memory getting any better?
I don't remember.
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch of nosy questions.
This is
fancy
sort of
boy.
resembling what we did the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
So we and we got as far as we could.
So your memory
But he
still
did
doesn't work
reference
for
the
more than a
milk
couple of
bottle
hours.
Not
in some
since I
shape or
woke up
form.
Next to my hammock,
Next to my
no.
hammock, no.
I think I'll plumb the murky depths of your memory later.
Whatever.
But where did he reference the milk
You
bottle?
really must
In
be
what?
desperate if you need advice from a brain
In
damaged
what
hermit.
context?
Mhm.
We can't get him to do that again.
So you really don't know where your
But
ship
my
is?
next suggestion
Nope.
would be then
Of
to
course,
throw the
I
milk
don't
bottle
put
at him a
much
couple of times to see if he finally
This
does
Gives
go.
us the right
Guybrush.
dialogue.
Talk about something else.
Try and make it something recent,
Okay.
Pants boy.
See you later, Herman.
So, yeah, this is the vague suggestion for now.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
And again, you don't need to exit the screen. Just do it a couple of times, see if he reacts any differently.
I don't
No.
think I'm making any progress here.
Right, if you do it wrong, it's like the bit from Silence of the Lambs. If you give the wrong answer, you get the hose again.
If you say so.
And no, he's supposed to like go Guybrush when you do it right, or when the game gets you where we want to
See
be.
you later, Herman.
So
Throw it again.
yeah,
Herman?
Where? Ow!
Herman?
Where?
I don't think
no.
I'm making any progress here.
We're gonna have to research
Herman?
this offline, I think. But there is some kind of documented glitch here that people have overcome.
Is your memory
But
getting any better?
one from an older save. I don't think we have an older save
Hard.
close
Do you remember
to
anything else?
before
being
we
asked
did
about
this.
your nose
In Monkey
and
Island
your
games, we're not
fancy
supposed
board.
to save in that constructive manner. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's research that. I just simply can't believe that we're completely effed. There must be a workaround within the current save, but let's try and research that.
Okay.
LucasArts aren't known to get you stuck like this. I promise you. So I'm convinced there must be a workaround of some kind. Yeah. And worse comes to worse. We're completely effed.
Yeah.
And it's going to be incomplete. Like back in the day, 2007 days, some people like downloaded a bunch of
new save data. Like
yeah,
someone that's overcame that step. I was, that
exactly.
might be an
But where do
option.
you get save data to throw into your Steam download thingy?
Oh, no.
But what I recommend to do it is I'm like on the old Telltale discussion forums, clearly on Steam. There should be a thread. So just like search Steam, Escape from Monkey Island, Herman Toothrot, to see if there's any solutions
Yes.
to it. So
Okay. Not the conclusion we wanted. Again, second episode in a row.
It's fun to strike elderly people, but not 5 times in a row or 50.
Yeah. Okay, folks, for all 16 people that joined us, that popped in and out, thank you very much. And to the one person that had their message redacted, thanks. Anyway, I've been Stu. Joining me on this journey has been Ken. You can find him at...
Who? Where?
I don't have anything I could throw at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But until next time, take care and subscribe to the Lager Logs.
Please do that.
Anyway, goodbye. Have a nice weekend.